Okay, this is an update on the 2-coil electrolyzer, and it's been a while, so I apologize for that. Let me show you the setup. What we have here is an arrangement so that we can actually measure the amount of gas produced. And I do this by, here's the cell that I'm using. It has the 2 coils in it, very similar to the ones that I used in the beaker. Here's an arrangement here. And the 2 coils are mounted in here. This is filled with tap water. Here's the exciter configuration. I've kind of rearranged it because of this long tube here. I wanted to do that so that I could support it with one of the lab supports. So I have this extension on it. It's filled with tap water, and the electrodes come out right into the terminal strip here. And the gas comes out the top into a displacement holding tank. The gas goes in the top. This is filled totally with water to about right here, so there's a small gas space in there. It pressurizes the tank, forces the water out here into the graduated cylinder where we measure the amount of water coming out, which should be equal to the gas generated. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to run it a little higher today because I don't want to spend the full amount of time to get it done. So I'm going to run it at 20 volts, and I'll show you the numbers after we're done. But let me go ahead and turn it on, and what we're going to do is we're going to use a timer, and I'm going to start this timer as soon as we see the first drop of water come out of the tube. And then we'll go ahead and time it for a length of time, and we can take them and look down here onto the graduated cylinder and find out how many milliliters of water over how many seconds or minutes or whatever. And like I say, I'll show you those numbers when we're done. So remember, all this is a 2-coil electrolyzer. That's the exciter back there driving it, the same configuration with some minor modifications. I will show you a schematic today. But anyway, the gas will come out the top. There's a very small airspace right here. This configuration also, this cap is put on there, pressure fit, so it will blow in case anything happens. Also, you see I have a pressure release here in case we were to fill this up with enough gas and something were to happen. So it's all plastic. This should blow, or at least the top will blow off. The top will blow off of here. We have no glass or metal involved. You have to be very careful with that because you have to realize we have a mix of gas here. We have hydrogen and oxygen combined. This is a single manifold generation. And I'll actually put this piece of paper behind it so that we can see the water a little better. But let me go ahead and start it up, and then we'll zoom in here and start watching this thing as the water comes up and start our time.